Day Tripper was written fast because the Beatles needed a new single near the end of 1965, right in the middle of Rubber Soul. John brought the main idea and Paul helped finish it, though Paul later gave John the main credit. The band cut the basic tracks in 3 takes, then added vocals, some extra guitar, bass drums, and tambourine. It's built around one of those riffs that sounds like it's just always existed. It has the feel of American R&B and soul, and Lennon's riff has often been connected to Bobby Parker's Watch Your Step. The same general source family that fed into I Feel Fine. Paul later remembered the song as something driven more by the riff than by any chord progression, with the pattern moving from E to A and then to B during the solo section. And that's pretty much the whole trick. The song is basically just a short and sharp blues rock machine with a wink in its eye. The title works because it means several things at once. On the surface, a day tripper is just someone taking a short trip, the kind of cheap little getaway McCartney remembered from growing up around Liverpool. Underneath that is also a joke about, well, sex, drugs, and people who only flirted with the new freedoms of the mid-1960s without fully jumping in. Paul later explained that the song's big teaser line was cleaned up for public consumption. You can probably guess what it actually meant. She's a big teaser. And the Beatles knew they could sneak the dirtier meaning past polite radio ears. It's kind of like a coded snapshot of where the Beatles were in late 1965, still writing catchy singles for the Christmas market, but already slipping in some adult jokes, some drug references, and little signals to people who knew what was going on. And Lennon later described the song as a drug song, while McCartney connected it to LSD arriving on the scene and to the idea of someone being only halfway into the experience. The funny twist is that Day Tripper was originally strong enough to be the obvious single, but after We Can Work It Out was recorded 4 days later, the band and label had a problem. Lennon favored the harder rocker, while the McCartney-led song looked a bit more commercial. The compromise was to release them together as a double A-side in the UK on December 3rd, 1965, the same day as Rubber Soul. Day Tripper became a hit anyway, but its real legacy is just that riff, a dirty little rock and roll engine, carrying a song about people who wanted the trip, but maybe not the whole ride.